This episode of Tekzilla is brought to you by Samsung Smart TV. Time to get our HD Nation on. Back in episode 151, we introduced you to Amazon's newly minted Instant Video running on the PlayStation 3. Now, if you're an Xbox 360 user, the wait is over. Amazon Instant Video is available, and it's a clean interface.
It is. It's Kinect friendly, I would say. It's nice large icons that you could easily get in with the motion controller if you want to do it that way. It has all of the stuff I love. Easy to understand interface, pretty basic. Also, it has next previous for your episodic content, a Kinect friendly interface like I mentioned. Also, the seasonal episode navigation was a little wonky. It was a bunch of actually next episode, next episode, next episode, rather than being able to directly select an episode easily. There was a menu interface that gave you some option to do that, but it could have been cleaned up a little bit. The feature, though, that obviously I think is most missing from this interface, right now at least, and probably will be added in the future, is the ability to rent or buy content directly from the 360's Amazon Instant Video store platform. So right now, if you've got a specific paid-for rental or movie you want to buy or rent, you have to go online to do it. And that's not such a big deal, but once you do add it online, you can then add it to your watch list in the video library interface, which is pretty cool. Should we try it out? Should we actually rent a movie right now and see if it works?
That would be cool.
Do you have a suggestion for something I should rent and watch within the next 24 hours? Or
MI3 or The Big Lebowski coming? Oh, or The Iron Giant.
Or The Iron Giant.
How about
just something that's not listed there?
Okay.
Any movie. Any movie that might be available.
Lebowski.
Okay. Well, hey.
I know you'll get some.
I've already picked it out, so I'm going to go ahead and click it right now for 24 hours for the HD version. Let's just do it and see what happens. Yes, renting. You will not be able to play that. Yes, and blah, blah, blah. Yes.
So we should point out Amazon Prime is kind of in between iTunes and Netflix in the sense that if you are, or excuse me, Amazon Instant Video is kind of in between now.
It's a problem completing by order.
Yeah, that would be classic. That was pretty awesome. So Amazon Instant Video, it's kind of in between iTunes, that there's purchases to be made, there's rentals to be made, there's also stuff you get instant access to, especially if you're an Amazon Prime member. And this is like, if you have Amazon Prime, you should be running this on something you should be running Amazon Instant Video on something in your house.
There's free content you could be taking advantage of. It could be just for an emergency, or once you get into it and you see content that's there, you might find shows you missed and you weren't able to watch before. That's really the beauty of online streaming video. It's just, you have that smorgasbord of content. I think we're hammering a service with everyone else trying to do it at the same time, or they're doing some maintenance in the background. I'm hoping.
Usually it works.
I clicked on most popular. How could it not have anything?
We'll try Mission Impossible 3 and see if it explodes again. SpongeBob SquarePants Season 1.
Oh, so please. I'm just going to
currently it's 720p. 720p because, and this is kind of irritating, Microsoft will only let Zune-related apps stream 1080p.
It seems like it. Only Zoom Video is getting the 1080p treatment.
Why?
Everything else seems to be 720p if it's HD sourced and streaming in. The console, unlike the PS3, though, will upscale that video to 1080p. It's, it is upscaled video, but at least the output can be 1080p if you have a TV that supports it. And I've got SpongeBob. So, I'll say no more. But I can go back. You know what? I'll have to say this in a home theater environment. The PS3 or the Xbox 360 version, one thing it does better than the PS3 was that if you leave the app alone and it goes to sleep, in a sense, it dims the screen very dark as it should be when it's idle. The PS3, on the other hand, it barely dims the screen at all. So if you're like me, a plasma screen owner, I appreciate that the Xbox is taking better care of my TV than the PS3 is, as far as this app goes. And also with the Kinect, when I move in front of the console after it's gone to sleep, it actually brightens the screen back up again just by detecting the motion. With kind of neat stuff. One setup complaint I had, really, and I wish they would change this immediately, please change this over to a code-based system. Entering 5 characters on a keyboard, be it virtual or not, is way easier than entering my insanely random Amazon password on the Xbox 360's controller. The bottom line, though, I feel really is that the service isn't fully baked yet, but the launch of Amazon Instant Video on the Xbox 360 has arrived, and it's there for you Amazon Prime subscribers to take advantage of. And there's really, it's more good content for you. Take advantage of something you're already paying for and enjoy it.
More content options. The content battles are not over.
Not close.
No.
And I'm bummed. I'm bummed my purchase didn't go through.
Oh my goodness.
I'll check one last time.
Let's get to an email. Rick writes in, "Hey Tekzilla crew, we got the cord in our house months ago. We've been watching TV via various streaming services. The monthly cost of these add up to just a fraction of what we were wasting on cable every month. The only downside is that in order to watch our local broadcast channels, we have to switch our TV to the regular TV input, which then bypasses our HDMI receiver and fancy speakers, instead feeding the TV's inferior internal speakers. Do you know of any products that pull in over-the-air TV signals and will split them out via HDMI? Love the show. Rick in San Francisco."
Awesome. In every brand new HD TV is a terrific digital broadcast tuner that will pull in your free over-the-air HD programming if you're within range of the broadcast towers. Great news, though. You might already have what you need to enjoy full surround sound with those over-the-air programs. The best option would be to take advantage of a feature called Audio Return Channel, ARC, A-R-C. If the audio or video receiver and the TV both support ARC, bingo, you're done. Just connect the TV to the AVR using an appropriate HDMI cable. Take note, this is the very first time I've ever said to pay attention to an HDMI spec, but for ARC support, you will need a newer HDMI cable that specifically mentions support for the audio return channel. Now, the next best option would be to grab an audio HDMI or an audio optical cable or an optical audio cable, however you want to say it, and connect your HD TV to your AVR. Now, Rick, your TV is a U1 series Panasonic Plasma, and your AVR is an RX V371 from Yamaha. The AVR does support audio return channel, but the TV does not. So, Rick, when you see the new Panasonic ST50 we have in-house, you may be springing for a larger model that will have ARC support. But for now, pick up an expensive optical audio cable locally or from great online shops like Monoprice or Amazon. On the back of the TV and most HD TVs, you're going to see an optical audio output. Now, 99% of the time, this output only works with the TV's integrated tuner and not with other source devices that are connected to the TV. So keep that in mind. It should, but it doesn't. In the TV setup, also check that that digital audio output is configured for Dolby Digital instead of PCM, so you get your full surround sound quality. And if I had a wish list for 2013 HD TVs, it would include picture-in-picture function that works with any combination of the inputs and an audio return channel that we can get rid of this optical audio cable altogether, and it would support any input going into the TV and send that sound back to the AV receiver for things like those other game consoles you might hook directly in. Anyway, end of my rant. That's it.
It's good rant.
It's good though, but you're already set. And grab that optical cable for his particular setup because his TV doesn't support ARC, and you're good to go. But ARC's awfully convenient when you can just route that audio back from the TV to the AVR over a cable that's already there.
If somebody has a panel that basically has no tuner capability, do you still recommend sort of the digital tuners you can pick up at the big box stores or Amazon?
Sure, that'll work. Basically, you need some way to pull that Dolby Digital part of the signal out of the over-the-air broadcast. Most tuners, standalone tuners, offer that output on the back of the tuner. You just got to look for it.
There you have it.
Yeah.
Let's take a moment to thank one of our sponsors.
Introducing Samsung's all-new Smart TV with smart interaction technology, plus innovative ways to explore and locate smart content. The built-in microphone on the Smart Touch remote control or the array microphone built into the TV itself allows you to interact with the Samsung Smart TV using only your voice. Hi TV. Smart Hub. The Smart TV's integrated camera enables gesture control and face recognition, and the Smart View mobile app provides yet another unique way to interact with your TV. It's also got cutting-edge TV apps from Skype to Netflix to Pandora and much more. Hi TV. Skype. They're the best apps I've seen on any HD TV to date, and it also includes new signature services, plus web browsing to enhance the TV experience. Right now, you can experience advanced HD TV performance, from improved motion clarity to faster web access. In the future, you'll be able to upgrade your Samsung Smart TV's performance and functionality with the new Smart Evolution Kit. Learn more about all the features found in the Samsung Smart TV at facebook.com/SamsungTVUSA.